Transportation in the US has made some incredible strides since the country's founding. Long gone are the days where everyone's main mode of transportation is animal operated. Heck, flight technology itself has made some incredible strides in just the last century. It was only 66 years between the Wright brothers' first flight in 1903 and the first lunar landing in 1969. In today's modern landscape, where everyone owns a car and in most cities is expected to use it daily for hours at a time, Americans are constantly inventing new ways to get from place to place. So in today's video, we'll be taking a look at 10 of the most unique modes of transportation in the US operating in the present day. If you're new to the channel, this is Fourth Place, your place to learn about US geography, urbanism, transportation, and city planning. In no particular order, first up is the Pikes Peak Cog Railway. Officially known as the Manitou and Pikes Peak Railway, this cog railroad has been transporting passengers to the summit of Pikes Peak in Colorado since 1891. The idea for the railway was conceived by Zalman Simmons, founder of the Simmons Beauty Rest Mattress Company, after a challenging mule ride to the peak in the late 1880s. Construction began in 1889 and the line was completed just 2 years later. The railway covers a distance of approximately 8.9 miles, ascending to an elevation of 14,115 feet. It's been a popular tourist attraction ever since its opening, offering breathtaking views and an incredibly unique travel experience. The railway underwent a significant renovation from 2017 to 2021, improving infrastructure and rolling stock. Before the renovation, the railway carried about 250,000 passengers annually. The Pikes Peak Cog Railway is one of only 2 cog railways in the US and remains a significant engineering feat and a beloved landmark in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Next is the Getty Center Museum Monorail. Officially known as the Getty Center Tram, this automated people mover transports visitors from the parking facility at the base of the hill in the Santa Monica Mountains to the Getty Center campus in the Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. The tram began operation in 1997 when the Getty Center opened, designed to address the challenging topography and enhance accessibility. The electric cable-pulled tram system spans just under a mile and offers a scenic ride with views of the city of Los Angeles and the surrounding landscapes. It features 2 independent parallel tracks with 2 3-car trains that can carry up to 1,200 passengers per hour. This efficient and environmentally friendly transportation solution plays a crucial role for the visitor experience, ensuring easy and enjoyable access to the museum complex. Third is a mode of transportation that I touched on in 2 weeks ago's video, and it's the Roosevelt Island Aerial Tram. This iconic aerial tramway in New York City connects Roosevelt Island to Manhattan's Midtown East neighborhood. It was inaugurated in 1976 as a temporary transportation solution while the subway to Roosevelt Island was still under construction. However, due to its popularity and efficiency, it became a permanent fixture. The tram covers an operating distance of approximately 3,100 feet and offers stunning views of the East River and New York City skyline. It has a carrier capacity of 110 passengers between its 2 carriers, and pre-pandemic ridership statistics indicated it served about 2.5 million riders annually. The tram has undergone some significant upgrades, including a major overhaul in 2010, ensuring its continued reliability and safety for commuters and tourists alike. Nowhere else in the US can you get views like this on public transportation, that's for sure. Next is the Las Vegas Convention Center Loop. Developed by the Boring Company, founded by Elon Musk, the Loop features a network of underground tunnels with electric Tesla vehicles that transport passengers between different parts of the Las Vegas Convention Center. It was conceived to address the need for efficient, congestion-free travel within the sprawling Las Vegas Convention Center. The project broke ground in November of 2019 and officially opened in June of 2021. The loop consists of 2 parallel tunnels, each approximately 0.8 miles long, connecting the West Hall with the North and South Halls of the LVCC. These electric vehicles are designed to travel at high speeds within the tunnels and between the stations, reducing what would be a 15-minute walk to just a 2-minute ride. Early reports indicated that the system could transport over 4,400 people per hour, though actual ridership numbers and performance data have varied. The success of the loop has spurred interest in potential expansions to other parts of Las Vegas, including the Strip and the airport. Let me know down in the comment section below if you've ever used this mode of transportation, what it was like, and if you found it useful at all. I'm curious to know, but for me, I'd probably just take the 15-minute walk, and the expansion to the Strip and the airport, I feel like just can be addressed with light rail. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Next up are the Puget Sound Vehicle Ferries. This ferry service in Washington state serves as a crucial transportation link between Seattle and the surrounding areas across Puget Sound, facilitating the movement of passengers, vehicles, and goods. The ferry system, established in the early 20th century, evolved from a privately operated ferry system to the state-operated system in 1951, which is now the largest in the U.S. The ferries are iconic to the region. They handle millions of passengers annually, with the Seattle-Bainbridge route alone serving over 4 million passengers and more than 2 million vehicles per year. These ferries play a vital role in the daily commute of residents, support tourism, and contribute to the local economy by providing a reliable and scenic mode of transportation across the waterway. Staying in the PNW, more specifically Seattle, we have the Seattle Monorail up next, an iconic transportation system in the city. It was constructed for the 1962 Seattle World's Fair to symbolize futuristic urban transit. Little did they know, this mode would just never catch on in other cities nationwide, sadly. Opened on March 24th, 1962, it runs a 1.2-mile route between Seattle Center and Westlake Center in downtown Seattle. The monorail operates with 2 trains, each capable of carrying up to 450 passengers. It was initially funded by private investors, but has been self-sustaining through ticket sales since its inception. Over the decades, the monorail has become a beloved landmark and a vital part of Seattle's public transportation network, serving both commuters and tourists, and it handles over 2 million riders annually, demonstrating its continued relevance and popularity in the city's transit system. I rode one in early 2023 and highly recommend this mode of transportation if you're visiting Seattle, especially if you're staying near downtown, as its access to Climate Pledge Arena, the Museum of Pop Culture, and the Space Needle is unrivaled. Next up is something that I wish wasn't so unique, but in July 2024, well, it certainly is. And it's the Acela Northeast High-Speed Rail Corridor. Operated by Amtrak, the Acela Northeast High-Speed Rail Corridor connects major cities in the northeastern United States, running from Boston, Massachusetts to Washington, D.C., over a distance of approximately 457 miles. Introduced in December of 2000, the Acela was designed to provide high-speed rail service in the northeastern United States, aiming to offer a fast, efficient, and competitive alternative to air and car travel between major cities such as Boston, New York, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. Intended to modernize rail travel, reduce travel times, and improve connectivity in the densely populated and economically significant Northeast Corridor. The Acela trains can reach speeds of up to 150 miles per hour, though average speeds are lower due to aging infrastructure and curves along the route. Ridership has been robust, with millions of passengers annually, and it has become a crucial mode of transportation for business travelers and commuters in the region. Next is the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway, located in Palm Springs, California. Completed in 1963, it was the vision of electrical engineer Francis Crocker, who, in the 1930s, dreamed of a way to reach the cool heights of Mount San Jacinto during the sweltering Palm Desert summers. The tramway took 26 months to construct, overcoming significant engineering challenges posed by the rugged terrain. It features the world's largest rotating tramcars, offering a 2.5-mile ascent from the desert floor to the alpine wilderness of Mount San Jacinto State Park, with a vertical rise of about 6,000 feet. The ride, which lasts about 10 minutes, provides passengers with panoramic views of the Chino Canyon and surrounding area. Over the years, the tram has seen millions of visitors, serving as a major tourist attraction and a gateway to hiking, camping, and other outdoor activities in the cooler mountain environment. Next are the various automated people movers found in U.S. airports. Although many airports have these, and many more are constructing them, I still think they're unique because they're one of only a few modes of transportation within the U.S. that function entirely within one place, their respective airport. These systems gained prominence in the 1960s and 70s, with Tampa International Airport installing the first APM in 1971. Notable examples include the SkyTrain at Denver International Airport, the AirTrain at JFK and Newark Liberty, and the Plane Train at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. These systems help mitigate congestion and enhance passenger experience by providing quick, reliable transit across airport grounds. For instance, Atlanta International, the busiest airport in the U.S., sees its plane train handle around 200,000 passengers daily. Similarly, the AirTrain at JFK serves approximately 20,000 riders per day, while Denver's SkyTrain, Newark's AirTrain, and Dulles' AeroTrain also see significant daily ridership, reflecting their crucial role in airport operations and passenger flow management. And lastly, we have Citi Bike. If you've been to New York City in the past decade, you've certainly seen or heard of or have even ridden this unique mode of transportation yourself. Now, in 2024, bike and scooter share are anything but unique, but Citi Bike was one of the first to do it. New York City's bike sharing program, Citi Bike, launched in May 2013 and has grown to become the largest such system in the US. Initially starting with 6,000 bikes and 332 stations, it has since expanded to over 20,000 bikes and more than 1,300 stations across Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Jersey City. Notable stations include iconic locations like Central Park, Times Square, and the Brooklyn Bridge. However, they really are spread out evenly throughout the city. Ridership statistics have been impressive, with over 100 million rides taken since its inception. But let me know what your favorite mode of transportation you've taken within the US is. I know there's a bunch more unique ones, so I'll definitely be putting together a part 2 to this, so let me know some of your favorites in the comment section below. I'll see you next week from 4th place.